He don't talking about how y'all doing. I bet you didn't even think you was gonna see me, did you? He don't talking about on this traumatizing Thursday. You know what I'm talking about, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good people like? Hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated. All my folks on the bottom of the game, all my folks on top of that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I did, man, go get that stick up in stores now. You know what I'm talking about? You can order you one off Amazon. You know what I'm talking about? I recommend you get a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? Huh? Hey, bro, what? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue. Not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, man. All my folks on the bottom of the game, all my folks on top of that thing, man. All my folks incarcerated around the world. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Mama say always, and I mean always. Brush your face when you on TV. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through them disclaimers. Now, a good brother like myself, organic hemp rap. Hey, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. Nah, nah. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellage. Nah. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippage. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off them people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all like how that shoulder just stopped. No negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No. No, me, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote shit. You know me? No, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me, all I promote is that y'all go ahead and do what you gonna do with your time, man. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got, people. You know what I'm talking about? But good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. No. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? No. You know what I'm talking about? No. Fire pie. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on, man. Fuck with your partner. Hey. Fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing today, man, on this traumatizing Thursday? This one ain't gonna be long, man. You know what I'm talking about? But how y'all doing? Organic hemp rap. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, better put this shit out. You know what I'm talking about? I told you when I be talking, I be getting lightheaded and shit. But it's gonna be alright. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who gave they crack pipe a nickname. You know what I'm talking about? Scotty, beam me up. I see. You know what I'm man, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing, man? Fire pop. On this one right here is just traumatizing Thursday, man. I came with this one, and I'm just gonna say, man, because I've been watching shit for a while since I've been living, right? And I done ran across hella motherfuckers that just act like they was traumatized. You know what I'm talking about? Now, listen, man, I'm not making fun of nobody who's actually been traumatized. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't what that about. This is about the motherfuckers who be acting like they was traumatized. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit, man. I'm just one of them people. I think that one of the problems we got in today's world that we just speak deaf. You know what I'm talking about? They talking in the language of demon, ain't they? You know what I'm talking about? We just speak up deaf. You know what I'm talking about? We just speak up bad shit. We don't never breathe life into shit. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You get around somebody and they don't really never had nothing positive to say. You know what I'm talking about? They don't. It's just always the negative. Like, no matter what happened, you better be careful about eating that banana. They said now, you know what I'm talking about? They just got a bunch of what could happen if you do this, you know what I'm talking about? But it be on the bad side. It don't never be if you eat a banana to give you potassium and your fingernails might grow long. You know, it ain't never nothing positive. It's always the negative side of things, you know what I'm talking about? But I just done ran into people, man, I done ran into a motherfucker who was acting like somebody else accused them of something was the end of the world. I'm one of the people, I don't even give a fuck what you think, bruh. I just don't. You know what I'm talking about? Because what you think ain't gonna put no more years on my life, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? I can't do nothing but live my life. I don't give a fuck. What is you even thinking about what I'm doing? You know, but I ain't one of them people. You know what I'm talking about? But we be this traumatized shit, man. Especially the youngsters. I'm starting to see them get younger and younger, bro. Like motherfucker ain't even been through nothing, acting like they traumatized. But like what I realized is, bro, that's just like a defense mechanism for motherfuckers. You feel me? That's what they've been getting away with in their life. On some real shit. That's just what they've been getting away with. They could come around and they could say, just anything. Uh, People treated me bad when I was young. I don't want to say nothing like instrumental because once again, there really is people out there, bro, that's traumatized. And I think a few of us, you know what I'm talking about? I'm traumatized, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm one of them niggas. I could be at the Care Bear picnic. You know what I'm talking about? But I still got my eye on that blue one with the rainbow on his stomach. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, bro. Everybody peaceful. But I still got my eye on that nigga with the rainbow on his stomach. You know what I'm talking about? Something just don't sit right about that nigga to me. You know what I'm talking about? And it's fucked up. It just is. Like I say, I'll be at a Care Bear picnic, nigga, and I'm just looking around. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just, you know what I'm talking about? I'm traumatized. You feel me? And I don't know. We probably need to go get some help for that shit or something. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I don't have that traumatized. I'm just always looking out for something. I just don't feel like I'm ever safe. You get what I'm talking about, man? So I always got my eye on the windows and the doors and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I just always got my eyes on shit. You know what I'm talking about? Waiting for something to jump off. You know what I'm talking about? I need help with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? But until then, I'm gonna be waiting for something to jump out. You know, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? But not to even make no joke about that shit, I probably need to go talk to somebody looking at this. I really have, nigga, when I'm in jail, nigga, for 20 years I've been talking to psychiatrists and shit. Deuce program, nigga, who remember Miss Sandy? You all talk about, but it was real shit, man, because like everywhere I go now, motherfuckers, that's what they comparing. They comparing traumas. You know what I'm talking about? What's that lady name? Shout out Lil Dorsey, man. She called that shit trouble bonding, man. I call that shit misery mouthing. You know what I'm talking about? Everywhere you go, come out motherfucking mouth is misery. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers just sitting around comparing misery. You know what I'm talking about? I told you, they be trying to outdo your misery. Tell a motherfucker, man, I fell out of helicopter. This nigga said, man, I fell out of burning blimp. God damn, nigga, the blimp caught on fire, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? It was a helium explosion, you know what I'm talking about, nigga, just, but come on, man. We need to start speaking life into shit, you know what I'm talking about? Everything gotta be miserable. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers choose to hold on to that shit, bruh. You ain't gotta hold on to that shit and carry that shit around, bruh. You doing that on your own, man. You know what I'm talking about? You should have been dropped that shit off somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? But what they do is they go everywhere. They drop that shit off and pick it right back up and go to the next place and drop it off again. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga sitting right there with his suitcases of misery, ain't he? Oh, miserable mouth and motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit. It seems like motherfuckers just gather up to compare miseries and shit. And man, and I'm not talking about the people who's actually traumatized, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because really, man, if you grew up in the ghetto with some of the shit we seen, bruh, people really need to go talk to somebody, man. That shit lightweight traumatizing, bruh, for real. Like you done went to the military or something. But the motherfuckers, bruh, with that fake traumatizing and every time, like, I know y'all know these people, bruh. You been knowing this motherfucker for 25 years. Every day you done talk to this motherfucker for 25 years, this motherfucker had a problem with something. You know what I'm talking about? And nah, man, that's just you. That's just the way you perceive shit. That's the way you look at shit, bruh. That's you, bruh. That's just the way you think. On some real shit. But I'm starting to run into motherfuckers with that attitude younger. Like, man, you only 20, 19 years old, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It's just that fake trauma. That fake trauma. You feel me? And motherfuckers just go around with that shit, bruh. And just like, and that's what keep motherfuckers like in the a negative, just stagnated ass state, bruh. Because what you really doing, bruh, you just holding on to shit that you choose to hold on to. You feel me? And that's how you been getting over in life. Like a motherfucker could accuse you of something, and you gonna say, "Well, my mom." You know what I'm talking about? All that shit, bruh. So what I would say is nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just talking about some shit I be seeing on Earth. But yeah, traumatizing Thursday, man. We need to either go talk to somebody, man, or change the way we think. You know what I'm talking about? Because just because you went through something, bro, there ain't no excuse to take you through life, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck what you went through. They just don't. And like I say, this ain't for the people who really done been through something. But like, bro, you can't go to the bank talking about what you done been through and get a loan. You just can't. You feel me? So however we could clean that shit up, man, it'll be appreciated. You know what I'm talking about? But you come around me with that fake trauma ass shit, man, I'm gonna hurt your motherfucking feelings, man, because I don't care. You know what I'm talking about? You can get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Because to me, that shit just excuses to get out of whatever you been, whatever's going on right now. When motherfuckers get to bringing that shit up as a deflection to get up out of what's really going on now. For real. She probably getting lightheaded looking at. You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of love, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? We need to get back to the love, man. Stop looking for excuses of why we ain't trying our hardest and shit and blaming other people for shit that we could do. You know what I'm talking about, man? Ain't nobody else's fault. It just ain't, bro. You gonna get the time you got to live. And that's it. But if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of love.